Ladies and gentlemen, people of Russia, today we stand on the precipice of a monumental revelation, a moment that redefines not only our understanding of history, but also the path forward for our great nation. In an extraordinary discovery hidden beneath centuries of lore and legend, we have opened what can only be described as the oldest vault known to mankind. What we found within its ancient confines challenges the very fabric of our beliefs and heralds a new dawn for our country. Within this vault, we discovered figures of biblical proportions, characters that many have read about, debated, and revered. These figures, preserved against the sands of time, reveal a truth that is as profound as it is transformative. They are all black. This revelation, this undeniable truth, stands before us not as a contradiction to our faith, but as a testament to the diversity and unity that faith embodies. As your president, I see this moment not as a challenge to our beliefs, but as an opportunity to embrace a wider, more inclusive understanding of our history and spirituality. Russia, in its rich tapestry of cultures, traditions, and peoples, is uniquely positioned to lead the world into this new era of understanding and acceptance. From this day forward, let us proclaim our nation under the guidance of Black Jesus, a figure who represents not just the cornerstone of Christian faith, but also a symbol of the universal values of love, compassion, and brotherhood. This Black Jesus, whose likeness and history have been unveiled from the oldest vault, is a message to us all that divinity knows no color, that spiritual truth transcends race, and that our common humanity binds us more tightly than our differences divide us. Let this discovery remind us that history is not just the story of those who wield power, but also of those whose contributions have been overlooked or forgotten. It challenges us to re-examine what we know, to question our assumptions, and to open our hearts to the broader possibilities of understanding and faith. As we embark on this journey of discovery and understanding, let us do so with open minds and compassionate hearts. Let us build a nation that truly reflects the teachings of Black Jesus, a nation that stands for justice, equality, and love for all, regardless of race or creed. Черного Иисуса, нацию, которая стоит за справедливость, равенство и любовь к...
The internet is broken because Vladimir Putin has said that Jesus was black. And many people have asked me, Coach Renz, what's your opinion about Putin opening the vaults and letting people know that Jesus was black? The apostles black. Okay, my people, I know we love to grab every kernel of something that may increase the value of black people to this world, to change mankind, about Jesus being black, and they always knew it, and we always knew it, and they've been hiding it, and they kept it a secret because they wanted to enslave us. And now that they're trying to get into Africa or trying to create a racial divide in America, Putin has come out and said Jesus is black. Well, I gotta tell you, I don't speak Russian, but I caught a few words that I did know that sounded familiar, and I went and I looked up those words to make sure I was right. When Putin mentioned black, he was talking about he said the Black Sea, and he was talking about the battalion at the Black Sea. He's talking about Ukraine, and this was a State of the Union address. He never mentioned Jesus or anything like that. This was a State of the Union address to his military people, and he was actually blaming America for the war with Ukraine and saying that America would start a nuclear war upon further research. But upon further research, you'll find that if you look at this video, and if you can find one that shows the wider screen of where he's at, and then you go look up his State of the Union, it's the same people in the audience. He got on the same suit. He's at the same podium. It's all the same. This is a deep fake. A deep fake. Because they count on people not doing any research, and then the more TikTokers and YouTubers and Facebookers go out there and republish the same video about Putin saying that Jesus was black, the more people are going to believe it, and most people just start writing in the comments. They don't even research videos. They just write in the comments. I know they do it to my videos all the time. They just write in the comments, oh, Jesus was black. They always knew. We always knew. My grandmama told me that Jesus was black. Jesus, and then you got the people who fight against it. Jesus was Middle Eastern. He was brown. He was not African, sub-Saharan black. He was brown, Middle Eastern. Look at the Middle Easterns today. They are almost Caucasian, and then look at, they had the influence of the Romans and the Greeks, and so they would have been a mixture. Just look at Cleopatra. So, hey, Jesus was both Arab and Caucasian, so he wasn't sub-Saharan black. Stop black people trying to always claim that he's black. Everybody's going in. Everybody's going in. And it's sad because it's just a hoax. It's a deep fake hoax. Putin never said anything about that. Putin never revealed anything about any vaults or anything of that nature. And I know that there are paintings that people have made of the different apostles being dark-skinned and all these sorts of things. And at the end of the day, none of it really matters as far as those who are actual true truth seekers, who know that none of those characters ever actually existed in the framework that the Bible makes them exist. Did people exist during that time frame who called themselves the Anointed One, the Messiah? Yes, there were many of these people. The governors of Rome had to fight against those people constantly, put those people on trial constantly. Every year during Passover, there was always a menagerie of dudes saying that I'm the Messiah, I'm the Messiah, I'm the Christos. There was plenty of them. That happened every year under every governor of Rome. And even during the time frame that they was ruled by the Greeks, that same rhetoric was going, I'm the Messiah, I'm the Messiah. And even the Maccabees were confused as the Messiah for a while, because they did fight a war and create a free state inside of the Greek nation. So, my people, stop falling for the okie doke. And even if this was real, it would just be a political football in order for Russia to gain more credibility with Africa, because we know that China, Russia, the U.S., Italy, France, Germany, and England are all trying to get that foothold in Africa now and trying to be Africa's friend, because they want those resources. So even if he was doing it, it wouldn't be for a legitimate reason. It would be for economic power and influence. But the fact of the matter is, it's a deep fake. And we gotta do research on these things before we make comments, before we start posting stuff. All right? So I appreciate my person, I forgot who it was, and I can't find it, who said, ask, what do I think about Putin saying that? And he never said it, so I can't think anything about Putin saying it, because it's all fake. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.